Hey guys, it's Diane. I wanted to share my July favorites with you guys, and I did actually have quite a few things which I was surprised about because I was trying not to duplicate anything from my most worn video, and so when I was getting everything together I'm like, oh, there's tons of stuff, so I will try to go through this as quickly as possible. And I do have a few things that overlap from my most worn video that have been really some favorite things in July, but for the most part these are all from categories that I either didn't talk about in that video or are just new things that I found. So I have mainly beauty things, but a few things for home, and then also a few things for baby because I'm not going to be doing a separate baby video on my other channel this month. So the first things are stuff to get more moisture because it's been like 100 degrees where I live pretty much the entire month of July, which is super hot for this area, and I believe it's fairly abnormal. This is our first summer living here since we moved here, but I don't think it's generally over 100 degrees as long as it has been. So I have really been loving this Rare Minerals, it's by Bare Minerals, Moisture Burst Facial Spray. And I actually put on my regular toner, my regular moisturizer, and then on the days where I just feel really dry, it's super hot outside, I actually spritz this on and let it set in before I put on my makeup. So it's just kind of a nice burst of extra spray, and it makes my skin feel a lot better after I put this on. And then the next thing is this Alterna Bamboo Smooth. It's the Kindi oil, and I really love this just to add a little bit of extra moisture back into my hair, and I especially use it on days where my hair is feeling really dry or feels like it needs some extra attention. So I found that this stuff really works great, and this is actually my second bottle of this. So all Alterna products I really love, but this is one of my favorite products by them. So that has worked out really great in the high temperatures. Another beauty item, and this is actually my first time trying these, are Tweezerman tweezers. I got these at Target because they started carrying them there, and they're just like the little purse version. I wanted to try them out because I have heard so many people say good things about them, and I absolutely love them. They work great. They're so pointy and precision, and they are definitely worth the money. And I guess you can send them back in and have them resharpened and that sort of thing when they need to be. So I'm definitely going to be continuing to buy Tweezerman tweezers because I really like the way that these work. So those have been great. And this is kind of a duplicate, but I wanted to show you guys, this has been one of my favorite nail polish colors for July. This is Zoya Kiki, and I absolutely am loving this color, and it's the color that I'm wearing on my nails today. And then just a few more duplicates from the most worn, but I wanted to say a few extra things about them. The Sonia Kashuk Flamingo Blush has been one of my most worn blushes this summer, but actually one of the things that I've been doing with it is layering this NYX blush over it, and this is in color PB06, which is peach. And I actually put on Flamingo first, and then sometimes I put the NYX blush and peach over it, and it just kind of gives like a nice subtle pop color if you're not wanting the full brightness of the Flamingo. So those two look really cute together. So I just wanted to mention that because I only talked about the Flamingo blush in my most worn video. And then I had to mention this in my favorites as well. This has been my most worn favorite mascara for the month of July. It is the Boots No. 7 mascara, and honestly, this has been the best mascara that I've found so far for going into the water and just kind of a moderate level. I'm not actually like swimming, you know, like doing laps or anything like that, so I can't say as to if you're going to be actively swimming what it would be like, but as far as just hanging out in the water and I have to go into the pool for my daughter's swim lessons, this has been awesome, and it hasn't smudged, hasn't given me, you know, those big raccoon eyes like you can get with some mascaras, so I've been loving that this month. It's worked out really well. And then two of my favorite lipsticks for the month of July are both by Dior, and I actually showed both of these in my haul at the beginning of the month. And one of them is Pink Cherie, which is just kind of a nice neutral pink tone that gives you a little bit of color on your lips. And then the other one is Palace, which I love, which is a nice kind of coral pink, and they just are kind of great, brighter, coral and pink colors for summer, and I've been loving those this month. And then what I do when I wear those is I just layer one of these Dior Addict glosses over it, and either 157, which you can see on the top is just a little bit more of a beige color, or 257, which is a little bit more of a pink color, and that's on the bottom. So those have been my favorite lip glosses and lipsticks for the month of July. And then you guys may recall from my $20 makeup video that I'm not a super huge fan of BB creams. For some reason, I just prefer more of a regular foundation look. But one thing I have been using a lot in the month of July is actually my Smashbox Camera Ready BB cream. And I have this in the color Fair, I believe it is. And I really love this specifically for the purpose of going to the gym. I'm one of those people where if I'm going out of the house, I really feel like I have to have some sort of light makeup on, even if I'm going to work out. I know some of you are probably like, but so to go to the gym, I like just a nice light makeup look, and so I found that I really like putting on the BB cream with a little bit of powder before I go to my fitness classes or to go to the gym, and that's been working out really well. So luckily I have found a use for a BB cream, and it's working out really well for that. And then that's pretty much all of the beauty items. I did have one home item that I really wanted to share with you guys, and you guys know I don't really like talk about Scentsy that much on here, but I had to show you this month. It is so cute. This is the warmer from July from Scentsy, and it's called Ohana, and I absolutely love it because I love flip-flops, and this turquoise color is one of my favorite colors. So I thought that this was absolutely adorable. I'm going to be keeping this out on my counter in my bathroom as long as possible, and I love this thing. It you know, it warms up the scent in the top really nicely, and the two scents that I've been using with this, you can tell that they make kind of a nice complementary color that go with the flip-flops. And the two scents that I've been using and love this month are Camu Camu and Watermelon Patch, which was a scent that was specifically out in the month of July. You could only purchase it in July, so by the time I'm posting this video, it's probably no longer available. But I put those two scents in there together and warm them, and it smells absolutely delicious. I love it. It just smells like really nice gummy candy or something to that effect. So I am loving this combination for the month of July. So I was totally psyched about that and had to show it to you guys. And then also for the month of July, I have a friend that sells 31, and so since we've been going to the gym a lot more often, that sort of thing, I got a few totes from 31, and I have been loving using these. They've worked out perfectly to go to the gym. I just got a little mini organizer, and this is in the tweet fabric or pattern, I believe, and you can see it's got the little pockets on the side, so it works well to put sippy cups or water bottles in. And then in the interior, it's just one main area, and then I just toss things like little toys down inside. If I'm bringing an extra pair of shoes to change into for the fitness class that I'm going to, that works perfectly for that. A towel, extra water bottles if I'm throwing my keys, sunglasses, all that extra stuff down in there. It works really nicely. So this has become like my little mini gym bag, which works great. And then to go to my daughter's swim classes, I needed to get a replacement swim bag for that, so I went ahead and ordered this one. And this is kind of the larger utility tote, and I believe it's like an aqua circle print. And I love that it has all of these pockets on the outside, and it can help keep everything organized. And then it's also on the inside of this one, it's just one large area. So I'm thinking even when we won't need this for swim classes, although we do swim lessons year-round for my daughter, so I could probably just keep using it for swim. But I thought it would also work great for trips, and then also keeping toys and maybe trip snacks and that sort of thing, all organized on vacation and trips and that sort of thing. So I am really liking that, and I got that personalized in a hot pink on the front of it. And then also, I really love, this is from 31 as well. This is just the large zippered pouch, and it's got a bit of a lining in it. I believe I've showed one of these in a different print a few months back, but this one has cupcakes, so of course I love that. So those are my kind of 31 finds. And then the last few things that I have are all baby items. We got tons and tons of bows, and honestly a couple of them I really love. but they are in my daughter's room where she's sleeping, so we'll just skip it. But one of them says, "I'm not the bow addict my mommy is." I'll go ahead and try to post pictures of it on my blog when I get a chance. They're really cute. But these were a couple I had in the guest bedroom that hadn't got distributed yet. And these are by the Sweet Topping Boutique, and I thought that these were really great over-the-top bows. This one's a summer one with the little seahorse, and then this one's a winter one with the little snowman. And then we got matching bows for the girls. And then last but not least, this is also a baby item, but honestly, if I had this in my size, I would totally use it. This is the cutest thing ever. This is a Minky blanket by Lolly Wally Doodle, and it's like a stroller or crib size. And it's got like the hot pink Minky, which is so soft in the center of it. And then I love the edges. It's got like a zebra print around the edges. And I do a lot of zebra print things for my younger daughter. So this blanket is perfect for her room and also to use as a stroller blanket in fall and winter. And I just thought it was adorable. Honestly, if I could convince my husband to get one of these in adult size, I would love it. But there's no way he'd let me use a zebra and pink blanket on our bed. So I'll just have to keep buying cute things for my kids. So that is everything for my July favorites, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video and everything. I've really loved this month, and I have had a fun month that has been extremely busy. So hopefully I'll have a few new videos coming up in August, because I wasn't really able to do a few of the things that I wanted to get done in July. And also I believe there may be a giveaway coming up as well, so look for details to be posted on that in August. So thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.